tonight I told myself that I have to swallow this frog. I just have to swallow the frog. There have been a lot of hindrances, a lot of obstacles, a lot of excuses as to why this particular video has not been made and posted. I am Love Baba and I welcome you to the first edition of Trash It Out. What on earth is Trash It Out? Trash It Out is simply a program where we talk about burning issues, where we sort out burning issues like relationship issues, decision making, and lots of other things that are confusing. We just trash them out. And so tonight we're going to be talking about, I don't need to talk too much because you can see that on me already. So let's get started.
Show! The NYSC anthem at the count of 2. 1, 2.
Why do corps members always redeploy back to their states? Or why do corps members redeploy back to any state of their choice? And why do corps members, usually a lot of them, influence their posting to the place of their choice? Why? Have you ever been tempted to? Was I tempted to? I think so. Did I? Okay, so one of the reasons is security reasons, especially in the northern regions. Parents, guardians usually feel agitated when their children are sent to the northern parts of Nigeria and some other parts in which they are not comfortable with, especially since we started having issues with Boko Haram and some of these insurgencies. Number 2, marriage. Especially for the ladies who get married or who are married, they need to go back to their husbands, you know. Number 3, illness. And I want to say that a lot of people feign illness. You just hear people saying, oh, they have ulcer, they have some very chronic illnesses, you know. And I'm just wondering, why would you have to feign illness because you want to be redeployed back to where you want to? And some people truly have underlying health issues. We also have job opportunity. So imagine in a nation like Nigeria, where everybody's trusting God for one job or the other, and you just have this juicy job offer, and then you're going for service. So most times people just want to serve where they have a job, so they just redeploy back to that state. And comfort. People just want to be comfortable. You know, I just want to be in my space. I just want to be comfortable here. I have connections here. I have my family here. I have my friends here. So I just want to stay there. I have my business going on here. I just want to stay there. Yeah, these reasons are genuine and some of them are really not. And I think as a person, was I really tempted? I think at some point I was tempted. And I'd like to ask you, were you ever tempted to work out your service year? I'd like to know your response in the comment section. Okay, so I was tempted and yeah, but what helped me was the fact that I had to trust that I had prayed for God to lead me. I had prayed for God to just orchestrate my path. I had just prayed that God was going to have his way. You know, as children of God, we just trust that God is able to lead us divinely by his hand. And so I have to trust him at that point in my life. Irrespective of the connections, irrespective of what I thought and all of that, I trusted him. And did God feel? No! I was posted to Abia State. Can you imagine? All the way from the north, and I had to go to Abia State. And I want to thank God because when I went there, I discovered a lot of things I didn't know about myself. I discovered my potentials. I discovered purpose. I met people that do what I've never known existed. Like, my mind was wowed. What a lot of things I'm doing now is because I met some people there who connected me to these things. And I just know that it was God that took me to that place. In fact, not exaggerating, Abia State for me at that point was one of God's greatest gifts to me. Not because of the state itself, but because of the positioning. And I want to thank God that I went to Abia State and I served in the prison. We'll talk about that experience another time. And what is my counsel to core members, to prospective core members out there? Especially as a child of God, get the word, get the phrase, especially as a child of God, allow God to lead you. Trust that God is just going to work this thing out for you, and that God is not going to land you in a place where you're really going to have it hot out there. That God is faithful and God is going to lead you to purpose. And aside from being spiritual, get to know new people, get to know new places, get to know different things, other culture, allow your mind to get exposed to things that are not within your normal environment. Just go out there and learn new things. Go out there and learn new things. You might never tell what God has in store for you there. There are so many people that have gone to places they've never gone to before, and they got jobs, they got other opportunities, they discovered purpose, and they became who they are today. Do not be afraid. Just step out there and go. Prospective core members, go. Don't be afraid. God is there with you. If you're carrying him along, then he's really going to support you all the way. And when you go there for your service, associate with the right people. Some of us feel that going for service is time for freedom. You want to live your life, you just want to do those things your parents don't allow you to do, your school didn't allow you to do, and you just want to live that life. Live for God. Live as light wherever you are. Your body is not your own, it's God. Your life is God. Live that life for Jesus and live well wherever you go. And when you are posted to your PPA, always go to your PPA. Do what you can do within that time, because it is the impact you make that you will be remembered for. And for Christians, we also have fellowship there. We have NCCF. We have different churches having their fellowship houses. Stay in one of those houses if it's possible. You will really learn a lot. I stayed in NCCF and I was really blessed. I stayed in NCCF, Abia State, the state house, NCCF. I really miss that house a lot, and it was quite an experience. Thank you so much. I hope this edition has blessed you. We'll be bringing richer and richer editions for you with different people to talk about different things. See you in the next edition on Sunday. God bless you. Remain blessed.